Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So here's a test hand video for my hero deck. So I've been meaning to get this done for you guys, but I've just been busy all week, so I haven't had a chance to really record this for you. But well, anyway, better late than never, right? Also, the new ban list dropped, so I'm happy to see the VFD and Zexler are gone. So yeah, that's a bonus. But anyway, I actually just got a brand new playmat, as y'all can see right here, and I also got my third copy of Droplet. But I'm only still going to stick to the two that I've already had in the main deck, just because I don't want to change things up, like especially because Red Reboot has come in clutch from time to time. So I figured, you know what, why not? And it's free fodder just for the Forbidden Droplet anyway, so I felt like two is still just fine. But anyway, Heroes is actually not too bad right now, especially now because with VFD and Zexel banned, you don't have to worry about not being able to play anymore, so you can actually like perform your combos accordingly. And also the deck can actually do a lot right now, especially with Dark Law being a one-sided macro Cosmo. It's pretty nuts. So anyway, let me finish shuffling up here and we'll get started. So as always, just two test hands, one going first, one going second, and let's see how our luck pays off, you know? All right, so let's see what we got. We got, oh nice, Stratos, always love to see it. Ash Blossom, so that's gonna be really good for Disruption. Another Stratos, so two Stratos isn't the worst thing. Oh, Forbidden Droplet, so that's actually really good right there. And last but not least, Fusion Destiny. So a pretty solid start overall, so I gotta go with it. So starting off with, of course, I'm gonna normal summon my Elemental Hero Stratos. You already know where this is gonna go, so for sure I'm gonna add my Ferris. Ferris, we're gonna discard the second hero or copy of Stratos to special. We're gonna place increase on the spell and trap card zone. Increase effect tribute. Special. And then we're gonna special summon Vion off of increases effect. And then of course when Vion is summoned, he can dump a hero to the grave. Let's go ahead and aim for, I'm trying to think what is the best choice here. You know what? I'm gonna go and aim for Shadow Mist. Because Shadow Mist effect, we're gonna go and add a hero to the hand. In which case, this time I'm actually gonna go ahead and add a copy of Liquid Soldier. All right, next we're gonna go and use Vion's effect. We're gonna banish the copy of Elemental Hero Stratos that's in our graveyard. We're gonna go ahead and add Polymerization to our hand. All right, next up, what I wanted to go ahead and do is we're gonna link off these two. We're actually gonna go ahead and make Extra Hero Wonder Driver. And the reason for this is simply because if I summon a hero monster on one of its arrows, I can recycle one of my Fusion, Polymerization, or Mass Change spells. In which case, we're going to recycle Polymerization immediately after it resolves. So, activate Polymerization. We're going to fuse these two. You're going to go ahead and make your Elemental Hero Sunrise. All right, Chain Links. So, Chain Link 1, Wonder Driver. Chain Link 2, Liquid Soldier. Chain Link 3, Sunrise. We're going to go and search out our Miracle Fusion. All right, and of course we now get to draw two, but we have to discard one. And let's see what we can draw into it, actually. All right, Dark Calling and Dynatag. Well, don't really like Dark Calling simply because I don't have a Dust of Gold. I mean, the card's not entirely dead because all I have to do is just get it out into the graveyard, but the discard effect is kind of gone, so yeah, it's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. As long as I have it, regardless, it'll be fine. So I guess we'll discard our Dynatag. So, and then, of course, Wonder Driver allows us to reset Polymerization. Actually, thinking about it now, if I can land 3 different heroes on the next turn, you know, a Dusted Gold, I'm sorry, could be a fusion material towards Vision Hero Trinity. All right, so next, what we're gonna go ahead and do is activate Fusion Destiny. Actually, no, we're not gonna do Fusion Destiny yet. Instead, we're actually gonna go ahead and go for the Miracle Fusion. We're gonna go ahead and banish the Liquid Soldier and the, we'll go for a Vion. That way it can at least bring out the Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Because if I played Fusion Destiny now, then I'll be locked into Dark Hero monsters. And the reason for Absolute Zero is just simply because if it leaves the field, you get to blow up all your opponent's monsters, basically. Now we'll activate Fusion Destiny. So we're actually going to go ahead and send Heroes Malicious and Decider. Oops, I almost dropped those two. And then we're going to go ahead and special summon Destiny Hero Dystopia. Next, what I'm going to go ahead and do is banish the Dynatag that's in my graveyard. Target my Destiny Hero Dystopia, give it 1,000 attack points, so it'll be at 38 until the end of the next turn, or at least until he uses this effect to pop a card, since his attack points are different now. So that's the one thing I like about Dystopia. It's free disruption as well, so can't go wrong with it. And actually at that point, I'm pretty much set to go. So we're actually going to, just as insurance, we're actually going to go and banish the Malicious. We're going to go ahead and special summon a second copy of it. And then we're going to go and link that off with the Wonder Driver. We're going to go ahead and go for, I would say go for the Cross Crusader, but I'm going to save that for next turn. So instead we're just going to go for the Dread Decimator, just so that way all my heroes get a power boost. And also one thing I forgot to mention, Sunrise also gives the other heroes a power boost too, since there's different attributes. So we have 3 different attributes, so they each have a 600 point boost. I'll just set the Forbidden Droplets, and that's it. That's all you got to do. And that's a pretty scary board to think about, because like at any given time, you could also go Forbidden Droplets if you wanted to. You could actually send this away for cost, negate something, and then not only that, but you also get to wipe the opponent's field as soon as it resolves, and your opponent won't be able to respond with a monster effect. You still got an Ash Blossom, so like in case they try to do a search, you know, you can negate that search or just a special summon directly from the deck. And again, Dystopia pops a card, and also whenever attack is involving a hero monster happens, Sunrise can also pop a card, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and shuffle everything back, and hopefully we can get a better hand. I mean, the hand was still pretty good, don't get me wrong. But going second, that's where this deck kind of shines, because it's just really good at OTKing your opponent. Alright, give me 1 second here. Alright, so now we're going to go second with this hand, and the idea is just, again, just essentially OTK the opponent if we're able to, you know? So starting off with, okay, another Ash Blossom, love to see it. Ooh, Mass Change, so this could come in clutch. Vision Hero Ferris. Stratos, okay, love to see it. And last but not least, okay, Vion, that's not the worst thing in the world. As long as we still have one in deck, I'm not too worried. And plus, we could just simply discard this one for Ferris. So your opponent is going to go first this time, you know. You want to time your Ash at the right possible time. Since Dragoon is going to go rampant, like cards like Pot of Prosperity, do not Ash Prosperity, because you know your opponent is going to be on Dragoon, especially if you're on game 2 or 3. So like, let the Prosperity go, wait till they activate that Red Ice Fusion. Once they activate that Red Ice Fusion, then play Ash Blossom. Of course, if they go into Verte Anaconda, at that point, it doesn't even matter. So like, just like be cautious about it, because like that. In fact, me and a lot of my friends are starting to agree that you don't want to hit the Prosperity. Wait till the Red Ice Fusion activates and then hit it with Ash, because you do not want that Dragoon to come out. But anyway, so yeah, again, depends on like the matchup against what your opponent is playing. You definitely want to Ash them at the right possible time. Don't waste it. So let them set up their board. You know, they'll do the best they can after getting that one disruption, and then from there you draw for turn. Okay. Oh, okay. So increase. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Again, this is why I run 2 and 2, because there are chances where you're going to draw into one of these. But anyway, saying this before, we're actually going to go with normal summon Elemental Hero Stratos. If your opponent happens to have like an Effect Veiler or Impermanence, which I feel like they may come back this format, that's what Mass Change is for. It just helps you dodge cards like that, but we're not going to worry about it. Instead, what we're actually going to go ahead and do is search out a hero. In this case, let's go ahead and add, I'm trying to think, what is the best one to add right now? You know what, we're actually going to go ahead and add the Dusted Gold, just so that way we can thin the deck out a little bit. So discard it now, add your Dark Calling, and from there you should be able to be gold right there. All right, next, Vision Hero Ferris. We're going to go ahead and discard, we'll discard a copy of Increase. Special, bring out the other Increase, put it on the Spell and Trap card zone, of course. So basically the exact same combo as last time. So effect, tribute, special, and then we're going to special one from deck, of course. If I can find the other one. No, I saw it here a second ago. Where is it? Oh, no, yeah, that's it. Okay, special, effect to dump. This time we're actually going to go ahead and dump. You know what, I feel just, since I already have a mass change anyway, I don't regret sending off Shadow Mist at all. So, yeah, we're going to do the same thing as before. We're just going to go and search out that Liquid Soldier effect. We're going to banish, let's banish the other copy of itself. No, actually, better yet, we'll just banish the increase. Add polymerization. I forgot I still had the other vial in hand, so my apologies for that. But anyway, this should be fine. All right, next, polymerization. We're actually going to go ahead. Actually, no. Before I do that, let's do the Wonder Driver thing again. So yeah, just in case, you know, Link offer 2. We're going to go Wonder Driver because again, Wonder Driver is just so underrated. People like don't bring this out a lot, and they make a mistake with it. So anyway, same cards, Stratos and the Liquid Soldier. Make Sunrise. So same exact chain links, chain link 1, chain link 2, chain link 3. And by the way, I was pointing to Liquid Soldier, of course. Go and add your Miracle Fusion. At least this time I don't have to worry about drawing into Dark Calling, because Dark Calling, drawing into that is fairly unfortunate, but sometimes it happens, so can't win them all, right? All right. Draw 2 and then discard 1. Oh, another mass change. That's really good. And what the hell did we get Dynatag for again? Oh, well, whatever. So discard the Dynatag. I don't really need that. And then, of course, we can reset the polymerization if we need to use it again later. So at this point, yeah, we could just go Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion. We're going to banish the Liquid Soldier and the... let's see. What do I want to get rid of? I don't really want to have to get rid of the... you know, we can get rid of the Thyon. Yeah, we can do it. We can make do with that. As long as we have a hero monster and a water monster, yeah, we'll go with the Absolute Zero. And then you're going to go Dark Calling. You're going to banish the a Dust of Gold and a level 5 monster, in which thankfully we do have one of those. A Vision Hero Ferris. And of course, we're going to bring out the big boy, Malicious Bane, one of my personal favorites. You're going to go and use his effect to Raigeki any monster that's equal or less than his attack points, which most of the time your opponent's going to have it's going to have monsters like that. And then, of course, you'll get a power boost for each one. And since they all get a power boost thanks to Sunrise, bonus. So going into your battle phase, you know, you could swing with each of these guys. If your opponent is still somehow alive, just go Mass Change. You can either target your Absolute Zero or your Malicious Bane. I would just suggest go with the Absolute Zero, simply because in case your opponent happens to have another way to protect himself, like back row or something, as soon as acid hits the field, you blow up all their back row. You still got another Mass Change, so you could just simply target your Malicious Bane after that if you want to go that route. But again, you don't have to. At this point, it should be enough just to OTK your opponents, essentially. And yeah, it's pretty good. So, not a bad board overall. It's really good just to, you know, have some fun with. And yeah, I just love heroes overall. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I will catch you guys again next time.